What's going on YouTube, Fesify Media? Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe for all latest UK media updates and story videos, keeping you updated and informed, and of course follow us on Instagram at Fesify to get all the updates first. Coming towards the end of the year, and I wanted to talk about some of the rappers that we got coming home next year in 2021 to look forward to. There is going to be a part 2 on this coming soon, so you guys can suggest some people to include in the next episode down in the comments. First off guys, we have the rapper Slim. He was jailed for 2 years all the way back in July of 2019, and it looks like he's probably going to serve that full 2 years now. Sometimes rappers do half their charges, but he'll probably come out in the summer of this year. A highly missed rapper who was rapping from very early back in the day and got the recognition he deserved a lot later.
All weapons kill a giant like David Hay did. Only horses on the chest, David Jason. A bit of dust up in the box, say we're moving ancient.
That was an early freestyle for him, but when he took it more seriously a couple years ago, tracks like Again and Again would get 13 million views, and he changed his style a lot. He's got a lot more of a Fredo type approach now. Magic was another song he had on 3.4 million views, different, and he even had a song with M. Huncho as well. For you guys that don't know, he got arrested in a county lines case, but I do think we'll be seeing him make a return next year. Next up, we have the rapper Sweeks. Of course, he's hinting about coming home for a long time now, and recently on Twitter, he went back and forth with someone and said it's not too long for him to be home. He got caught up in a heist case and got sentenced to a long time in prison. Let's take a little flashback into what happened on a previous video I made.
He was actually a part of a gang that hit the headlines in 2016. The headline read, "Justice. Violent gang stole £1 million worth of goods, are jailed for more than 100 years. Sweeks obviously didn't get that time. It's all between them. That's what they do to big up these headlines. They put 100 years between 14 people. It said the 14 men stole cash, cars and property worth £1 million from their victims. They was even caught planning a raid on a 19-year-old, which I would never condemn. I don't know Sweeks' involvement in that, but the best job they obviously did was a raid where they took a HSBC branch, which is a bank. They escaped with £700,000 after injuring staff. There was 14 offences. It was various burglaries they did all over. Morrison's was their main one. They would do Morrison's in all different areas. They must have known them very well, and co-ops. It was all brought to an end in 2014. 5 people in that gang were caught when staff quickly raised the alarm, and the police surrounded them at the supermarket and arrested the gang. It read on the news that it took the police and 4 different forces, as well as help from the National Crime Agency, 3 years to track down all these guys involved in this gang, including Sweeks. They all had hefty prison sentences. Anthony Edwards, which I believe is Sweeks' name, I'm not 100%, said got 9 years.
That was the video I made addressing what happened not too long ago, guys. I had to throw in there. If he does half of the 9-year sentence that he got, then that would work out where he'd come around halfway through next year or onto this year if he got a bit at a time. Lastly guys, Bobby Shmurda will be released in 2021, but not until December. It was reported that his parole was denied, now he'll remain in prison till late 2021. I've also got a flashback on what happened to Bobby Shmurda and why he went inside. I'll leave that in now.
Bobby Shmurda, doesn't seem like too long ago this guy was blowing up on the scene, the Vine era, and was just going crazy. So much potential, and caught onto hundreds of millions of views on YouTube really quickly, and every track he's releasing was picking up buzz. But as always with certain rappers that are actually about that life, they get caught up in legal issues. Like Tupac and previous rappers that have been about it, he was actually about what he was talking about. He's not a 6ix9ine either, he's no snitch. I actually respect this guy a lot. Legal issues wise, on the 3rd of June 2014, Bobby Shmurda was arrested and charged with the felony charge, criminal possession of a weapon. Police came and saw him flashing a gun at an apartment, and when they went to investigate, he tried to hide it under the couch. He was set free on a $10,000 bail, but on December 17th, 2014, he was charged with conspiracy to commit murder, reckless endangerment, drug and gun possession, and charges like murder, attempted murder, assault, drug dealing. He pleaded not guilty, of course. His bail was set at $2 million this time. Police said they'd been on investigate for the gang for a long time he was involved in, and had been in public places, and when he rose to fame obviously would have caught their attention a lot more. They said Bobby Shmurda was the driving force in the gang known as GS9. Also a bit of a music group as well, and you'd hear him referencing it. Gun Squad, Grimy Shooters, G-Stone Crips. There was various names of this label. Apparently they dealt, or allegedly they dealt crack, and had deadly battles with rival gangs in certain territory. It said he faced a minimum of 8 to 25 years. The head of the NYPD actually said Bobby Shmurda's music and his videos was like a documentation of what he was actually doing in real life. That is so rare. We've got so much fake rappers talking about a life they'd never lived, and Bobby Shmurda is telling you Mitch called a body about a week ago, and that actually happened, and everything he's talking was real. That is rare. On September 2nd, 2016, as part of a plea deal, Shmurda pleaded guilty to 1 count of third-degree conspiracy and 1 count of weapons possession, and was sentenced to 7 years in prison. Under the deal, Shmurda cannot appeal the sentence. This is the set sentence he's getting, no more appealing. In early 2017, Shmurda was given a 4-year sentence for sneaking a prison shank into his cell, but didn't receive any additional time. It will just roll with the other sentences he's got and other crimes that was going on. Shmurda has a parole hearing scheduled for August 2020, and a conditional release is actually December 11th, 2020.
Obviously guys, this has now been pushed forward a year, so we're going to be seeing Bobby Shmurda home the end of 2021 rather than the end of 2020. There is going to be a part 2 coming on this next week, so comment below some people we can include in the next episode. Guys, thank you all for watching this video. As always, make sure you subscribe and press that notification bell to be updated on my next videos, and follow me on Instagram at Fesify. Drop me a message, feel free. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.